10 secret tips to winning more consulting clients. You decided to start a consulting business because you wanted to share your expertise. Well, congratulations, because the consulting industry is growing at 14% a year and they expect this growth to continue through 2028. Here's the question though, how do you keep getting the clients? Okay, we want to keep getting the clients. In this video I'm going to share with you ways you can continually get clients for your consulting business, and we're going to start right now. Don't forget, you got to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down there. If it's red, click it, turn it gray. Don't forget, a bell's going to pop up. Ring the bell, turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I do a new video. Now by the end of this video you're going to have all the tools you need to get all the clients you want for as long as you care to work. Number one out of 10, number one is identify the perfect client for you. I think we're all tempted when we start consulting to take just about anybody that's willing to give us some money and wants to know something from us, but unfortunately we end up with bad clients. We end up with bad results if we do that. So we want to identify who our perfect client is. Now when I was doing consulting, of which I don't do much now just because my time doesn't allow for it, but I had all the clients I wanted. But what I did was I was very selective about who I selected to be a consulting client. The first thing I thought of was I want all these people to be successful. Now the only way I'm going to have all these people to be successful is I need people who have successful traits. Okay, so I wanted people who weren't newbies. I wanted people who had already had some experience. I wanted people who've already had some success. I wanted people who had money to pay me, because if I had all those things and they were already successful and they were hardworking and they had some money, odds are if they've achieved all that without me, when you add my expertise to what they've already done, they were going to be successful. So the big key is select a client that you think is going to be successful. Don't try to change somebody. That's really hard to do. And besides that, I didn't want anybody not successful, because that would speak to my skills if they weren't successful. So I wanted people who were going to work hard, who already had proven themselves to some degree. Number two is know your unique selling proposition. What is it that's unique about you? What is it skill? What's the skill that you have that you can easily teach to somebody else and they can get results too? Mine was making money online. I can pretty much take any product or service right now and market it online. So I wasn't out there trying to help them find products to sell. That wasn't the skill that I wanted to impart to somebody. It was how to market whatever product you've already selected, how to sell that product online. So that was my unique selling proposition. What is yours? Number three is get known. How are you going to get known? You're going to get known by sharing valuable content. You can do that in the form of a blog. You can do that in the form of videos like what I'm doing right now. I'm sharing valuable content that I know will help people out. So I do that through video. You can also do it through posts. You can do it through blogs you write on other people's sites. You can do it on your website. You can do it through courses. Any way you want to do it, but you want to get your information out there so that people see that you really do have good content. Number four is ask for referrals. There's nothing wrong with that. I think referrals are a really good thing, and I think that when somebody gives you a referral and you say to them, will you let them know I'm calling, and warm up that referral, I think you get a lot better results. But if somebody's happy with your services and they've got good results out of it and they know other people that could benefit from it, why wouldn't they refer people to you? And I you know, it's all in how you say it too. I say to a client, I say, well, you know, you've gone from, you know, $10,000 a month to $50,000 a month, and you know you get good results if you do what I tell you to do, and they're going to agree with you. Oh yeah, JR, you're great, you know, you really helped me out and all that good stuff. And I say, great, then you probably know some other people that could benefit from the results that you've gotten. You know, most of my clients will always refer 2 or 3, 4 people to me. Who do you know that could benefit? So you see what I did there? I said most of my clients will refer other people to me that they know will benefit from my training. Who do you know that would fit? So when I do something like that, it's putting something in their mind, well, most of the other people always do it, so I guess I should too. So that really helps you get referrals. Number five, spend some money. Invest in paid advertising. When you run ads out there, people think you're more official. They look at you more like a business. They see you advertising. It's also going to make you better known. Even if they see your ads and they don't buy from the ads and later on you talk to them, it can be very beneficial to you getting that client. Number 6, attend meetups, meetings, conventions, whatever it is, where you may meet people who could benefit from your services. I went on a cruise not too long ago, a few years now, but I met a client there, and that client ended up paying me $2,000 an hour for consulting services. I made $66,000 because I met them on a cruise. Was that cruise paid for? Oh yeah, the cruise wasn't $66,000. Okay, so just being there and them being able to talk to me and see the things I've done online and the amounts of, I've sold millions of dollars of products online, they knew that that would be beneficial for their company, so they hired me to work for them. Number 7 is you can partner with other consultants or other firms. If there's another consulting firm that does something similar to what you do but doesn't do what you do, you know, maybe they work on SEO and building sites, but they have a lot of clients that need to learn how to market online, you could partner with them. And vice versa, when you get a client then you're teaching them how to market online and they need some of these other services done, you can refer this client back to them so that you can kind of repay them for what they did for you. Number 8 is join groups. There's a lot of Facebook groups, there's a lot of LinkedIn groups, and I'm sure there's a lot of other places you can join groups, but 2 of those are very, very good for meeting clients, for going into, let's say there's a group on Facebook that's all about e-commerce, and I go in there and I give good information about e-commerce and I tell people what I've done in e-commerce, and I see other people's, you know, ads, or I see other people's listings and I tell them how they could improve those listings. People are going to see me in there, they're going to get to know me in there and probably hire me as a consultant at some point. So if you want to do something like that and find more clients, get where those clients would be, get where they're asking questions and answer some of those questions for them. Number 9, offer to speak at meetings and conventions. Offer to speak. Don't even charge somebody, just say, hey, I want to go speak, I want to help your audience out. Believe me, these people who run these conventions and things around the country, they need good speakers. They need people who can get on stage and really turn on an audience, and if you're good at that, then you should do it. And if you're not good at that, then you should learn. Okay, because that's what I did. I had to learn how to speak in front of an audience. I had to learn how to impart that information, and if you have this information, you owe it to society to share it. You really do. If you know how to make money online like what I do, I owe it to people to share that with them so that they can get the benefits of firing their boss. Okay, that I owe it to them to share that information with them. So just check out anything that is in your industry, that's a meeting, that's a meetup, that's a convention. Contact the organizers of that and let them know that you're willing to speak for free at their particular meetup or convention or whatever it is, and you will get some clients. And what you can do when you're speaking at them is you can, you know, offer some type of opt-in, some type of download or whatever, and you can also build your email list while you're doing that. So do that also, and you can also get a whole lot more clients out of something like that. Number 10, use online job listings. Now, this is a really pretty interesting thing. A lot of companies think they need an employee. They think they need somebody to do their marketing. They think they need somebody to run their ads. They think they need somebody to build websites for them, when in fact what they really need is a consultant to do the stuff for them. So in many cases, you know, they may be advertising a marketing director for $100,000 a year, and you can contact them and say, what is the marketing that you need done? And it may be a few simple jobs that you could do and charge them $20,000 or $30,000, and you would make a nice commission and they would get the job done and not have the hassle of having another employee. A lot of companies think they need employees because they're not used to dealing with consultants. If you're a consultant and you can help out a lot of these businesses, ideally you could do it for less money because they don't have to pay you year-round. They only pay you when they need you to do particular jobs. It's a great way to find clients, and clients that didn't even know they wanted to be clients. But when you offer somebody, you know, services that's going to cost them 20 grand and they were willing to spend 100 grand, guess what? A lot of times they'll just jump on top of that. And in the meantime, if they still want an employee to work full-time doing that, you could maybe assist them in finding somebody that wants to do that. But in the meantime, you can fill their needs, get the job done, get the services done for them, and you can move on to the next client. So I hope that helps you out. That gives you 10 different ways, 10 ways that you can get more consulting clients. None of these are hard to do. All of these take effort, right? They're not hard, they just take effort. So try them out. I think you'll get good results. I'd like to hear what your results are. If you would put in the comment section below, I would really appreciate that. Any questions you may have about doing this, I would also appreciate that if you would put that in the comment section below. I want to help you out. Are you a consultant? If so, put in the comments below what kind of consulting you do, what kind of fees do you charge. People love to see this, they love to hear about it. So if you put that below, you're going to help out a lot of people. I also have a free course you can get below. It's a $97 course, absolutely free. All you have to do is click and learn, no credit card required. I also use a really good software, and I do want to toot its horn for a second. It's called Kartra. I have a link below. You can watch a video on what Kartra does, and if you need to do marketing online of any sort, you need Kartra. If you watch the video, you'll understand why. You don't have to give a credit card, you don't have to give your name and email, none of that. Just watch the video. But once you watch the video, if you use my link down there, you can actually get Kartra for $1, and it will really expedite any type of marketing you're doing, trying to get consulting clients, trying to sell products, anything you're trying to do. Get Kartra. I promise you're going to love it. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe by hitting that button down there. If it's red, turn it gray by clicking it, and then a bell will pop up like this. You want to ring the bell, turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live or I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.